Who distracts you in this world? Object or your desire for the object? When you are alone in a cave, you are alone in a faraway place, in the absence of every object of your like and dislike, nobody is there to tempt you directly. Your thoughts drive you crazy. This asha, antarale majjayate, secretly pulls you down. That is why you are listening to the subject matter of truth, happiness, absolute. But always you can be miserable. Why? Because other thoughts are coming and bugging you. Your definite like and dislike. And this place is good, but then there is no laddu and jalebi is not available. Or whatever food I want is not available. Or something comes up. The person goes on reacting. Therefore, you better deal with your like and dislike. Observe yourself and see what is that something which brings you heavy reaction. Because if you are an obsessively reacting mind, given to unpredictable moods, with one thought you shall come in, with another thought you shall go out. It's just like people who are restless. They stay at home. They cannot stay at home comfortably. A thought comes and says, go to the beach. When you are in the home, go to the beach, go to the beach, go to the beach. The thought comes again and again. You go there. Once you go there, somehow you don't like it, go home, go home, go home, you go home. When you are at home, you want to the beach. You want to go to the beach, you want to come home. You are at home, go to a movie. When a movie, you want to go shopping center. From shopping center, friend's house. You understand? Like a restless mongrel. Yoga Vasishtha, the example. The restlessness of a human mind is compared to that of a mongrel's mind in the street. When a mongrel runs from one end to the another end, there is no definite planning for it. Feels like in one place, goes there. Another place, sleeps. Another place, gets up. Then suddenly barks. One thought can drive you crazy. So deal with your definite like and dislike. Having told this, then he further continues. Please read. Vishayakyagraho yena subiratyasina hatah sagacchati bhavam bodhe param pratyuha varjitah. Vishayakyagraha yena subirakti asina hatah. This crocodile of a Vishayakya Graha, this crocodile of a sense object, this crocodile of a dependence on the sense object, which is killed by Subirakti Asi. Asi means the sword of well thought over dispassion. Because your thinking is wrong, a thought has become persecuting type, which punishes you. A thought punishes you. Because you have imposed happiness in the object, the thought of the object persecutes you, punishes you. Because you impose unhappiness in the object, therefore you have a definite dislike, the thought also affects you. When thus you are continuously affected by the presence and absence of different types of thoughts, how are you going to be free? With all your likes and dislikes inside, with all your definite moods inside, with all your anger, hatred, jealousy, habitual reactions inside, how can you be free? You can't even believe that you are free because you are continuously persecuted. But if you understand, hey, this definite like and dislike is my creation. Objects did not create it. Object is naturally existing. Sense organs effortlessly perceive. When there is a perception, certain times there is a sensation is thrown in, comes along with it. When I developed a like for a sensation, I repeated it again and again. I developed a definite like. When I don't like a sensation, but suppose the same object is offered to me, I continuously react and reject. I develop a definite dislike. Because of this, long before I look for myself, already my mind is full of hundreds of likes and dislikes. How somebody should talk, somebody should not talk. How somebody should cook, somebody should not cook. You have your own little benchmark. There is absolutely no flexibility. This is how it should be. Therefore, don't consider suddenly total flexibility is a virtue. No. That also is another looseness. You are neither totally loose nor totally rigid. So, the string of a veena. If the string of a veena is totally rigid, no music. Totally loose, no music. Just right. But because of definite like and dislike, already the problems are coming up. Now why do I do that? Because my happiness depends upon it. Have you seen people? The coffee must be exactly to their taste. If not, keep it back. The cake must be exactly to this taste. If not, If you can be demanding that perfection from yourself, that is excellent. But when you demand that perfection from others, you are little nuts. Are you getting that point? I shall be on time, fantastic. But don't expect everybody in the time. It doesn't work. Because some people have made it a point that they shall be late. Suppose you get blood pressure. Who suffers? You say, Swamiji, but how can I inconvenience everybody? Ask yourself a question. Why are you inconveniencing yourself by such heavy reaction? Do you ever ask that question? By heavily reacting. Can you face the situation without reaction? Then you are a person. You can lose yourself. Are you getting that point, please? But what we do? Our reactions torture us more than the incident as such. Now, a person wants to be free. First, will you please make yourself free from the likes and dislikes? And the sign of your freedom from like and dislike is your reactions have reduced. You are no more heavily reacting. You are just a beautiful person. How will you like a person? How will you like a person who is always heavily reacting? Please be around a person. So unfortunately, the trouble is the man who is reacting doesn't understand that he is reacting. That is the worst part. He thinks he is being very, very, wonderful. How much you tell the person, he doesn't understand. Like a person who is continuously talking. If you tell him, you are talking too much. Do you think so? It's like somebody asks, Mullah, why are you always talking in questions? Do I? And always talking in questions. Do I? The fellow doesn't understand his questioning. That is why to distance yourself from your own behavior and observe, you need to meditation. You need to observe yourself.